And another observation is that, oh, let's do the countdown. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I was going to say that in each of these loser bracket matchups, either the player has been swept or has done a sweep. So we'll see if there's a momentum-based outcome here.
Right. So Yoshimi was able to sweep their last opponent, excuse me, and Arf got swept by, but it was by Kazu, so Arf might be able to brush that off a little easier.
Right. Might not be a factor, but we'll see. Okay, so Arf pop zone. Yoshimi content to just build and finally pop zone.
Okay. Really curious to see how this plays out.
Right, because there's a lot of garbage. Okay.
Yeah, so there's that big chunk from that 20 combo. So that forces Arf to zone, but he had a... was that I think it was a full meter. It's either that or 3/4, but... so he should be able to make a nice rebuttal here.
Not quite able to get all of the lines there, but let's see how much garbage comes from this. Should start down stacking. Okay, hit zone again. Nice. That was like a quick zone counter. Just in time.
So, real cross setup from Yoshimi, that kind of a different type of T-spin. Like, potential here for Yoshimi to set up the sides, but actually a little high in the middle, so. That quick zone maybe caught Arf off guard, because that zone actually, maybe Yoshimi forced it because it forced phase 3.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a pretty big score differential there for a while. Yeah, and Arf has some down stacking to do. Yoshimi with a clean board. Let's see what they're setting up.
Arf? Oh, a little close there. Got that. Just one line difference there. You would have been able to at least try to survive. Claw's way back. But, Yoshimi with the first point.
Okay. Almost identical words for a few seconds there.
So on the break, we added the avatars to the overlay. So we have Yoshimi sporting a manta ray of some sort, and Arf rocking the dog avatar, like an Anubis.
Huh.
Fitting for Arf's name.
Right. I kind of do dig the Egyptian theme for this Tetris Effect connected. It's pretty cool.
It is cool.
Okay, so Yoshimi popped the zone. 18.
Nice 20.
20. Getting close.
Clean garbage for Arf though. So
yeah,
kind of smart that he accepted that and might be able to. He's got a zone advantage too, so actually a pretty good position here for Arf. Yep, smart zoning right away, utilizing that advantage so that you can get even further ahead in zone macro.
Ooh, able to open that up. 19. Okay, Yoshimi popping zone now. 18. 19.
So Arf getting really close to phase 3, and actually triggers it with that T-spin.
Yep.
I was wondering if he was going to play around it somehow, but looking pretty confident here. Actually quite even.
Yeah, no garbage in, well, yeah, no garbage in the queues for the most part.
Arf accepting, but he has a attack lined up here. Tetris and T-spin can, you know, even if you accept 8 lines here on phase 3, that's pretty significant. So that's one reason a player may want to try to accept the attack just so that they can pressure Yoshimi in this situation.
But Yoshimi Stack down a bit and hit zone. Only going to get 13 out of that, but sends a lot of garbage over Arfarf.
Arfarf with a awkward placement for a moment. Gets a T-spin that should negate some of it, but he doesn't have any zone. So,
that's not going to be enough.
Yeah. Point for Yoshimi. Great stats, 131. I was thinking Arfarf might be the quicker player here, but having a 131 speed into phase 3 is actually quite impressive. And the speed stat is referring to drops per minute, so little amount of pieces placed per minute, and that was 131.
What's the acronym for that?
So I guess DPS, or DPM.
Drops per minute?
Yeah. DPS is the wrong genre of game. But,
but violence is the outcome, nonetheless. Okay, so both pop and zone. Yoshimi setting up some crazy T-spins within zone.
Arfarf finished his sooner, so that could play into his advantage. Ooh, dead even.
Yeah.
Ideally, I'm kind of curious who has the phase 3 advantage. So I'm worried for Arfarf right now because all these games are going to phase 3, and Yoshimi is pretty strong at that point. So hopefully Arfarf is trying to gun for some kind of lead going into phase 3.
Yeah, I think I'm seeing some stronger down stacking on Yoshimi's side.
A good play from Arf.
19.
Oh, he's utilizing IRS. I actually never really seen Arfarf use it in such a fashion, especially on this stage.
So you're looking at the pieces coming in and they're being pre-rotated? Correct.
It's pretty tricky, and it sounds it's kind of awkward to learn because you have to like go against how your brain thinks about using the preview, right? And handling the pieces. So yeah, I know it took Arfarf a while to learn that, but glad to see that he was able to get a 20 utilizing a new technique.
Nice. Ooh, almost a perfect clear.
Arfarf actually has, looking at this Tetris, yeah. Oh, a little bit of a misdrop, but I think he's in an okay position here. Yoshimi's up high. He doesn't have any space for that zone, so kind of a break there for Arfarf.
Yeah, but the garbage canceled out, so now they're kind of even, neck and neck. Okay, let's see who can downstack this.
So far, so good on Arf's side, and Yoshimi fishing for that long bar is coming way back there, and yeah, I like. Oh man, it's close. It's still close to call.
It's neck and neck.
As this game develops, we can kind of, see where each player's head is at. They kind of approach it similarly, trying to mix in that efficiency.
Yeah, I mean, they both pop zone pretty much at the same time. Wow, they're both way up there.
Yoshimi gets a slight edge, but Arfarf had a nice downstack follow-up. It stabilized. No garbage on either side in phase 3.
Yeah. I mean, this is one of our... It feels like a longer game than most of the ones we've seen. Arfarf's getting up there.
Yeah.
They both have half a zone.
Oh, okay, taking the Tetris, I like it. And empty T-spin, but it's going to help him downstack.
Arfarf pops first. Yoshimi set up for a T-spin. Pop zone. Arfarf taking the 13. And Yoshimi had less of a clear there, so having to take some garbage on that.
Yeah, it's looking like they're opting for downstack right now. Probably if they can, they're going to want to try to find a T-spin or Tetris to block as they make their way down. But so far, they're just looking for that combo, and they found it.
Yeah, Yoshimi got that down stack down. Good combos there. Arf popping zone. And Yoshimi popping before the full, but manages to get 13.
Okay. Oh, this is so close, Chris. This is what I want to see. Very even players.
Right. It's actually kind of going the distance here. Which
She's been
is
fine so far for Yoshimi.
Yeah. Setting them up.
Arp zoned up high. I don't know if he wanted to zone yet. Actually managing pretty well there. 17, only 9 lines, but oh, this is actually a much. So Yoshimi finally found this advantage.
Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the move.
And Arfar's nowhere near charged.
This is doable. He's got a quarter zone. The quarter zone is so quick. You got to utilize it ASAP.
Yeah, barely. Still garbage in the queue.
A good combo.
Yoshimi's down stacking.
Great survival so far from Arfarf. I thought he was for sure out.
Yeah. Now he managed to survive that. Oh, there's some garbage coming, but manages to survive that.
Oh, what a round.
There it is. But that was a long match. That was actually pretty close for a while. Probably our longest match of the day thus far. Good game.
Wow. Yoshimi up 3-0. But Arfarf showing promise here to take that point.
We gotta, go to, the parent company of Twitch, Amazon, and order some brooms because looks like we might need some.
I can certainly go find one. I do find Arfarf, when I play against Arfarf personally, I find them to be a player that, after a few games, they're on their A game. It takes them a minute. Some players, will have to warm up a little bit. So we'll see if that is the case here, if he ramps up the play.
Well, definitely having a game go that longer distance is good to see. We want to see more of that today.
That'll kick in the adrenaline for sure.
Okay, so some pretty clean garbage. Let's see what he does with this. Hit zone. Only 9 lines there. Yoshimi almost with a full zone.
That's the last person I want to have a full zone against me.
Okay, Yoshimi popped it.
Meanwhile, Arfarf's going to want to get as much zone as he can before that phase 3 kicks in, which should happen after this combo.
Right. Really clean. Oh, 19.
Oh, dang. Arf wanted to accept a lot of that because he knew
yeah,
it's going to be a pretty big send. So,
but that's not going to be enough.
That was a good round from Arf, but Yoshimi actually bringing some great stats there. The 119 line attacks per minute. Well played.
But yeah, if you see, a huge garbage attack coming from the other player's zone and you can only muster 8 lines, and yeah, you're pretty much dead at that point.
Okay. So, yeah, Arf can't let Yoshimi get into those zone-favored positions. Arf needs to kind of try to accelerate that. At least get to phase 3, because Arf was showing a really strong phase 3 in that 5-minute round we had. So
yeah,
I think that could have gone either way.
Yeah. 17, 18. It's gonna come out on top here. And both with 18.
Arf with the stronger zone, but it feeds feeds Yoshimi clean garbage, so it should kind of stabilize.
Yeah, and that was a good setup for this next well coming up.
Oh, unfortunate L placement there for Arf. It is really clean, so they can probably work through this quickly, and actually not too bad. considering how quick it was, it didn't force Yoshimi to zone, however, so you don't actually. Yoshimi might still end up zoning. Yeah. Ooh, great zone from Yoshimi, but kind of a unfortunate last piece.
Messy at the end.
Okay.
But that's a lot of garbage in the queue. Let's see how R5 deals with it.
He accepts a lot of the clean garbage, which is perfect. And
yeah, so it can be countered, or can use it in this zone here.
Yeah, correct.
18.
Good, good.
Negates the garbage. Yeah, actually pushes up Yoshimi a little bit.
Pretty even.
Yoshimi with almost full zone already, though, so this could... The tide could turn. Looks like he's gonna keep that zone. Maybe he's looking to start it off with an attack. There it is. T-spin into the zone.
Oh.
Not sure if that was a misdrop.
If he gets a, or if they get a S-piece, they could have created a hanging T-spin, but yeah, that would have been pushing it. A lot of pressure on phase 3. I think Arf should be able to, bring this down. And it's close.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good counter by Arf there. Well timed and just enough lines to negate all that garbage.
Nice little, was that a quarter zone there from Arf kind of pressuring Yoshimi, making Yoshimi zone when he doesn't really want to. But Yoshimi, even under that pressure, able to kind of
right, that was
kind
of the equivalent of. And yeah, that was some garbage on Arf's Q.
Ooh.
Getting pushed up now.
There's a block with that T-spin.
Yoshimi down stacking like a madman.
Nice blocks here from Arf up high with these T-spins. Kind of keeping him in the game. Oh, opting for the Tetris there. Interesting. Which should help with this line bonus. Bit of a misdrop.
Ooh.
Is there a quick find? Okay, nice. You don't want to hesitate too long, right? Even though...
Yeah, right, because your zone is burning out and less counter for garbage coming.
Right. Even if you're not exactly sure where you're going to go with it, you have to take that risk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
GG's. Yoshimi.
So that's going to be another sweep.
Yeah.
Wow. 5 sweeps in a row. That's 25 games where there is no answer from the opponent. Amazing. But Arfarf with a good showing. We saw a close game there. I think the last couple of games there, Arfarf could have probably taken one.
That was a great play there from Yoshimi, honestly. And Arfarf probably not taking it too hard there. I think they put up some good games. So, Arf, thanks for making it out. Great play today. And showing that you can keep up with Yoshimi. Yoshimi just had that slight edge and just kind of was able to coast off of that. But well played.
GG's.
So I guess one thing to note too is I honestly, so I watch a lot of Zone Battle, right? I did not expect this many sweeps. It's just the way it is today. It's just sometimes it pans out that way, Chris. So,
it just pans out that way.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Oh my goodness, that was pretty good. I'll give you that one. Santi versus Kelvin up next, and I keep saying they're going to be close matches, and they are all pretty close matches. I feel like Arf could have taken those.
It could have flipped either way at the end. I was like, okay, if Arf can, you manage to get through a lot of those quick counters, and manage to survive the garbage sentence, and just need to get something going, and it would have turned out differently.
Okay, so I'm going to try to get Santi and Kelvin into the room here for this losers, I guess it would be losers quarterfinals. And after that, we will head to Kazu versus Promo. So some good games coming up. Don't go away. And me and Chris are here to bring it. Show you the action.
Yeah. It's, I had all this energy saved up for a really long day, but it's going by so fast. I mean, this is faster Tetris than we're used to. Like I'm used to classic Tetris. You know, it's our matches are like, if it goes to a kill screen, it's like 8 to 10 minutes, and that's kind of what I'm prepared for when I do a day of commentary. But wow, this is not just fast in terms of the games being played, but in the outcomes, it's even faster. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And in the last matchup, the sweeper did the sweeping once again, and I guess we'll see if we're only a couple of matches away from the entire day being a sweep fest, so we'll see how this turns out. It could be historic, people. So buckle up.
Yeah, definitely buckle up. I was so sure that we were gonna get some really close deciders, so we'll see. Because even when I was helping plan this event, right, I'm like, these zone battle games can go on long. These guys are all really close in skill. Give them a lot of time to account for it, and here they are just sweeping each other, just making me look bad. So, all right. So just looking to get Kelvin.
You find out later on that it was all intentional. It was all a big troll. But we're getting good Tetris either way. So let's see some more.
So I need to get Kelvin's cam up real quick. This round. Screen. Let me pull up the. It's just loaded properly here. So we got Santi on the left side here, masked up, ready to go. I can't really see what his hat says in reverse text. It is what it is. I like that. Yeah. Kelvin's camera here. There we go. Found him. Kelvin is from the Netherlands as well, so might be fairly late for him, or getting late. Okay, we got it ready from both players. I think we're good to go. Will the brooms continue?
We will see.
Oh. You're killing me.
3, 2, 1, Tetris.
It's pretty fitting here because of the space background.
Yeah. They both started off with a T-spin, and fast down stacking by Santi.
Oh, cool T-spin there from Kelvin. Yeah, pretty even. Nobody giving or taking here. Yeah, keep blocking each other. Fancy setup from Kelvin. Kind of nested T-spins.
Yeah, it takes a lot of confidence to build wells that deep, and that's like a time commitment.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be wary of that, right? You got to know when you're able to do things like that, or have the time to do it. And it paid off there for Kelvin. Santi is under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, that was a big garbage send. Looked like it caught him off guard.
Ooh, Kelvin bringing it. Kelvin kind of the dark horse today. Putting up numbers I was not expecting. That's pretty quick.
Yeah, that was pretty surprising, but Kelvin really showing the speed potential here. Kelvin slowing down a little. Let's see what Santi can do with this clean garbage here.
Curious, I know Kelvin plays on the Switch. I wonder if they're looking at it docked. You know what I mean? There's potential there. I actually enjoy playing the game when it's not on the TV on the Switch, because it has like a nice resolution to it.
Yeah, I think portable mode performs better in a lot of cases, like 720p native. Hey, Kelvin, 18, just 18. But Santi with a lot of clean garbage. See what he does with this.
Yeah, that was a little scary there. for Santi. If Santi had to accept any of that garbage, it would have been quite troublesome. So,
Mm-hmm.
fortunately, kind of a rough hang there, or
Yeah.
like a high build from Kelvin. And
So we finally have
Yeah.
a 1-1.
woo! Curse
I
has
put
been
that
broken.
kind of way.
It's only going to be
Yes.
deciders from here now.
Yeah, I guess the opposite of a sweep is a decider. Kelvin looking to clean some there. Don't see too many digs going on in this game, but there's one. Santi with a clean board.
Oh no!
Oh, and yeah, just another quick. I mean, I don't know if you'd call it an early top out, but I felt like that was an early top out from Kelvin there.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, we're
that happens to
2-1
everybody,
now.
right? These early top outs. It's just something you just got to brush off and move on in Tetris, because especially when they don't have any zone yet, if you misdrop early on, it can be devastating.
I guess I mean, if you do a perfect clear with a double, it's still a perfect clear, right?
Like if you clear a double line, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is there any extra bonus for it being a Tetris perfect clear, or
no? It's a flat 10 regardless.
okay, of how
lines
many
set,
lines
yeah.
are in the perfect? Yeah.
A lot of garbage there. Looking like Santi's gonna have to use their quarter zone.
Yeah, that was a surprising amount of garbage that fast.
Yeah. Santi
It's
under
still
a lot
there.
of pressure. Kind of stabilizing. Not really the best build to kind of work through this.
Yeah. Losing time there, having to hit zone.
Yeah, like even though the zone will help him survive, it's more that Kelvin is just going to be able to get a nice.
Yeah,
zone
there's
lead.
that queue is gonna grow.
Yeah.
Well, Kelvin, let's see what he builds here.
Oh, you know what? They're building a lot of T-spins, aren't they? So the zone meter hasn't actually gone up too quickly. But
Okay, Kelvin's got zone now. Pops it.
nice triple. Oh no! Doesn't spin in the triple. I think they have enough of a lead though that this should be okay. This T-spin fine.
Yeah, interesting T-spin setup there. Not a lot of space to do it too.
That was cool.
There's like a crazy L spin of some
Yeah.
kind there.
Yeah,
Okay, big garbage send.
having the knowledge of those kind of spins can be really helpful for, even though they don't send anything right, like there's no all spin damage, they can be very helpful for efficient down stacking, and it's finding your
Yeah.
way down.
It'll give you more options, and wow, what a down stack there. Kelvin using that. Okay, Santi drilled back down to the bottom and has almost zone charged, but slowed down just a bit there. It's like some misdrops and inefficiency there, but let's see if we can get out of this. Has zone charged, pops it. And just to, isn't able to get the long bar in there during zone. But Kelvin's got some garbage. He's going to counter with that 14. It's definitely a closer match this time. Getting deeper into phase 3 here.
Okay, so pretty even. Santi pops their zone right when they hit that max zone, trying to make the most use out of it. And that's a pretty good way to play on phase 3 when the zone is so precious.
Yeah. Good zone down stack there by Kelvin, getting 15. Setting a bunch of garbage. Okay, Santi digging back down. Has some garbage in the queue. Hit zone. Kelvin looking to do some kind of 4-widing there. Down stack, down stack, down stack, down stack. Is that the power of the 4-wide?
Yeah, there is some power there. And that might be the first time we actually saw it utilized here. And a good, like, if you manage to find a 4-wide in phase 3, it's actually a pretty good move. Just, it's hard to get to that position. You have to, it's like a good kill move when you're already ahead.
Okay. Kelvin hitting an 11 there. Santi with a charged zone. Survives the garbage send. Pops zone. 13, 14. T-spinning into 15. 16. Throws the garbage cube for Kelvin. Kelvin countering with 12. Leaving him with some garbage being sent.
Yeah, very close.
Very close. Neck and neck. Or someone in chat said, Gokakuna Tatakai desu. It is an even fight. Which sounds like a good approximation of neck and neck.
Santi still has this very minor lead, this like minor zone lead that they've kind of been carrying for a few minutes.
He's got his own charged. Nice well. But don't think having a Tetris well for zone is always optimal.
Yeah, I think Kelvin can take advantage here. Okay, barely. But they're starting to put things into their favor. Had a little bit stronger of a zone. They're trying to get a T-spin there at the top, but they pan out.
Yeah, we're past the 6-minute mark, so this might be our closest match yet of the day.
6 minutes, wow. This isn't too common. This is a sign when you play somebody on a very close skill level.
Yeah, this is what we want to see, actually.
Yeah.
So, no sweeps and long games, and now they're going the distance. Let's go.
Kelvin and Santi trying to make up for lost time here. And, let's see. Oh, Santi in a kind of a rough situation.
Yeah, wasn't able to really get rid of that garbage during that zone. Okay, so Kelvin now trying to counter the garbage in his queue.
They had their own issues, though. They were in a very good situation, but when they had the opportunity to capitalize, they misdropped right away.
Right, they weren't able to finish each other there. Even though if their board had been in a better state, they would have.
Right. That is something you see in these close games, I feel like, is once these... They probably clicked in their head like, oh, this match is going on real long, and then they kind of get in their own heads about it. And it gets a little scrappy when you get to this point.
Okay, so now Santi has some garbage on the field. Kelvin popping zone. Let's see what happens after this. Okay. 16 for Kelvin. Santi looking to counter. 17. So he's able to negate that attack completely. But Kelvin doing some clears, send some garbage over. Starting to accumulate.
I've only ever seen a few 10-minute plus games ever. So we're approaching that mark here. This is crazy. Not only is this is like the big stage too, right? The championship. So of course, if this happens on ladder, I'd still be going crazy, but
yeah. No, this is a good matchup. I mean, you want to see it. You want to see them go the distance. Okay, so Santi's gonna take his 15, and Kelvin with a 16 there. So garbage gets sent over to Santi. See how he deals with this. He spins the down stack there. Oh, that's actually set up for like a T-spin.
Oh my god, it's so
But
close.
there's still garbage coming. Kelvin is on the attack.
They're not budging, Chris. They want this point, and they're both playing out of their minds right now. Oh, a rough square hang there from Santi with a quick fix with the J piece.
Santi hitting zone first.
Actually, a pretty good time to zone there. Has enough, like that's a perfect amount of space and enough garbage to kind of
and
like
the garbage looks like usable.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to have an easier time maximizing your zone on phase 3 when there is a little bit of garbage, because it's really hard to upstack and create a 20 line zone on phase 3.
Yeah, definitely like the down stacking in zone plays a huge factor phase 3.
Oh, Santi thinking there.
Ooh, yeah.
I kind of appreciate that they did that, because it could have got really hairy if they continued with the first thought.
Yeah, they did manage to use that T in a way I wouldn't have thought of doing, so. Okay, Santi popping zone.
Oh my god, we're at 10 minutes and 30 seconds. This might be the longest game I've seen.
Here we go. 18. He's been set up for Kelvin. Here's one. Uses L for the other. 12. And there's garbage in the queue. Let's see what happens. Pushes him way up. He's going to have to downstack this. Ooh.
Oh, what's the find here?
Had a hang.
Oh.
Hot zone, and yeah, that's going to be fatal. And look at that sigh of relief.
In the disappointment.
I mean, both victor and victim there just completely relieved that it's over. You get into these matches that are so long, it's just like, you know, why isn't he dead? Or why am I not dead? Just kill me already. Is that feeling that you get from playing so long.
Great game.
Yeah, we had a 10+ minute match there.
Maybe chat can help me on what the exact time was. I think it was close to 11.
Yeah.
That's definitely the longest game I've seen in a competitive format.
There we go. I mean, we're finally getting them there, you know, pushing the players pushing each other both in time and space.
So this is definitely going to be an endurance set, right? We'll see how these players, if they run into any fatigue, because 11-minute set of that intensity is not easy to keep up.
Oh yeah, and you know, if every game goes the distance, if you have a decider, then that's like 10 games.
Right. Okay. I was worried for Kelvin there for a moment, but if I'm correct moves.
Okay. Kelvin countering a lot of that garbage queue. Yeah, they're just going back and forth. You know, we didn't see that too often before, but yeah, now it's happening. Okay. Both had zone popped. That's pretty even there.
Yeah, kind of a weird build there on Santi's side. I think we're just going to kind of throw things at it. Hope that it works. You just got to kind of truck through situations like that.
So just small garbage popping up on Santi's side. Pop zone.
It shouldn't be that bad.
Get that last use of clear garbage there. Gets the line piece to use it. 12 lines.
Oh.
Big Q popping Kelvin up.
Kelvin doesn't have that
as
one
not
part.
able to survive that.
All right, Santi feeling good, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
2198, not too shabby. Hitting
Yeah.
around that 100 attack attacks per minute is great.
Plus, having a win coming off of that long game must be a big momentum builder. Okay, clear garbage for Kelvin. Ooh, hangs the T, not able to use a long bar on that clear garbage during zone. And another kind of low clear zone for Santi there.
Nice little, called a C-spin when you set up that triple into a kind of like foresight into a T-spin double from Santi, so like there. Interesting situation. I feel like might balance out here, especially with Kelvin pounding out these Tetrises, and Santi gonna have a pretty hardy zone here.
Gonna have to settle for 19 there. Not bad though.
Yeah, 50 line send, which is pretty good. Kelvin gonna rebuttal it. Equalized.
Wow. Yeah, no, they're both getting pushed up and having to down stack, or I mean, I guess they're trying to get set up to pop their zone. Okay, there's garbage on Santi's side. Hits zone to counter.
Oh.
Is not able to maximize that zone. Kelvin pops zone, and it's gonna get the garbage advantage. And Santi's gonna get sent a whole bunch here. Pop zone to prevent that from happening, but it's gonna need a lot to offset that. This build doesn't look the best for it either. It's not filled in, and he's not down stacking, so this is gonna be rough.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be insurmountable.
Okay.
And that's gonna be fatal.
Kelvin catches a break here.
Yep. So now 4-2. Still match point here in favor of Santi. But that's a good break for Kelvin because the momentum was all on Santi for a while there. Okay.
Kind of an interesting build there from Kelvin for a moment. Like that far right row build out. Santi not happy with that line bar placement.
Yeah, Santi, kind of had like a column 2 long bar hang.
But the sequence after that was perfect.
Yeah. It's nice and clean now, but you wouldn't have known. 18, 19, and 18 for Kelvin.
Tend to balance out quite a bit, and Kelvin with a
Yeah.
kind of weird situation here. We'll see how they decide to work through it. Like they're going to combo it. Nice.
Well, Kelvin just with that speed on that down stack there.
That was great.
I feel like if Kelvin sees the pattern, Kelvin's just so fast at executing.
Yeah, I think it's a good observation, and nice little. It's called a kite-in when you set up the S piece against the left there to create a T-spin, and I'm really enjoying Kelvin's resolve, I guess is the word I keep using. When even though they've been running into these misdrops, they're not really dropping a beat.
Ooh.
Bringing it back. Great stats there from Kelvin.
Yeah, that was a marked difference in performance there. I just saw really fast down stacking, really efficient movements. So back in it now, Kelvin. So clear garbage situation here. 2 long bars. Does not get to use them.
Well, they might be better suited for this zone, though.
Yeah. Built up nicely there. Waiting for a T. Doesn't get one.
Oh, nice single into that double for Kelvin. Oh, they
There's a
accept
20
too
there.
much. No.
Wow. Oh, and
wow, great round.
So
Santi.
that Santi takes that one. That's going to be the match. GG's Kelvin, though, coming back there with the speed. But Santi able to hang on and then hit with the 20 there for the win.
GG. That was a great set. And
yeah,
so
great
close.
set and the longest game in our competitive history thus far.
Yeah, mark that in the books. See if we can beat that tonight. I think it's 11 minutes and 8 seconds is the score to beat for longest game, if anyone wants to go for it.
Nice.
Wow. So that means Santi moves on to play Yoshimi. And before we hop into the Yoshimi versus Santi matchup, we're going to hop into Kazu versus Promo. Giving Santi a much needed break after that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was that was definitely. I mean, we need more adjectives to describe matches like that.
Right.
Geez, I'll come up with something.
It's a marathon of some sort.
Yeah.